Hi, I'm Vidya Raj, and welcome to my review of Born in the Shade. This is by Marienne van Heerden, and the cover itself tells you that there's going to be serious subject matter in this book. This is the story of two children, Sammy and Pearl, both extraordinarily bright, who faced prejudice, kidnapping, and other obstacles simply because they were born with albinism. A lack of knowledge of the true facts surrounding albinism puts them in danger as old beliefs rear their ugly heads. Thanks to their parents' love, devotion, and their own abilities, these children do not only survive, but prosper. So read their story and be inspired. I think that when it comes to cases of albinism, hearing folklore as such, or what people have believed in the past, sometimes is inaccurate, because being born as an albino doesn't mean that you're any less as a person. Sure, the sun may be harsher on you. You may physically look different, but that doesn't mean that people should treat you differently. Let's have a little extract from the book. That night, they spoke to Sammy and Grace. Sammy was excited about the possibility of a bigger school with more teachers. He thought about computers and a large library. Pearl was not so certain. She was shy and introverted by nature. She would rather stay in the small village school amongst people who knew her. She was scared to leave a place where she was accepted by most of the people. What if the children in the new school hated and teased her? She felt safe in the village. Sammy saw the fear in her eyes. "Maybe when we're a little older," he said quietly. But he was determined to change Pearl's mind. Then, disaster struck. Sammy was kept after school to see if he could fix the old dysfunctional overhead projector that had been gathering dust in the corner of the classroom. He had told Pearl that she had to wait for him. Pearl decided to walk ahead slowly. Sammy struggled to fix the decrepit old projector. He had to clean dust and mouse poop out of the bottom before he could see if there was any chance of fixing it. An hour later, Sammy straightened up and gave up. He looked around for Pearl, but he could not find her. He was a bit worried, but thought he would find her before long. He was wrong. His unease grew as he hurried along the narrow path between the lush trees and thick bushes near the river. It was their private shortcut. Maybe she had decided to walk with the other village girls. His connection with his twin was very strong, and somehow he knew something was very, very wrong. He dashed along the path, unaware of the branches scratching his face and ripping his shirt. He called her name repeatedly. His heart was beating wildly, and fear lay in his gut like a rock. His mother was outside their home, doing the washing. She looked up sharply when she heard Sammy's loud cries. Where was Pearl? Her body felt cold with fear. She moved towards the hysterical Sammy. "Pearl! Pearl!" he cried. It was at that moment that she knew she had lost her daughter. She tried to console Sammy, but he blamed himself. They sent a message to Joseph to come home as fast as he could. He hurried home to find that his wife had already gone through the village, asking if anybody had seen Pearl. Nobody had seen her after school. A little girl said that she saw Pearl walking towards the path near the river after school. Joseph struggled to get a search party together. His father shook his head and mumbled, "I knew that the children carried a curse." But he came. Grace's mother shamed some of the younger men into agreeing to look for Pearl. One old woman said, "The water snake took her." The other one said the Tokoloshi had snatched her. Now, I think that this book is something that is very, very important for young adults and adults alike to read. It is a story that should be read to children so that they understand that when people are different from us, it doesn't mean that they are wrong or that they are bad. The fear that Pearl had felt was valid. The fear that Sammy felt was also valid. I can't imagine what their parents felt, knowing that there were these types of prejudices against their children. Born in the Shade. Marienne van Heerden did an amazing job, and I would encourage you to read a copy of this.